Hey, Kristen. My name is Jessica from Peterson SEO, and this morning I spoke with Lucia, who thought you should be the one to see this video. So today we're going to go over a few tips that you guys can apply right away that's really going to help your website performance, your online performance, and driving more of those organic leads. So it is important to note that nearly 70% of your organic leads are going to come from this website. So your website does need to be properly optimized so you can actually capture those leads. So we are on your website here, and your website looks really good. You have a very nice looking website. Looks like you have separate service pages for each of your services, which is awesome. That's exactly what you want. I also noticed that you have separate service area pages. This is also very important to help you be found organically for each of those services. Um, Taking a look at it though, all of these pages are identical. Um, every single page has the exact same content, but they're just switching out this location. And unfortunately, Google does not like that. Every single page on your website has to have its own original content focused around its own local buyer intent keywords. And there's a lot of variations in your keywords. People search terms differently, so you don't want to use the exact same keywords. Um, and you want to make sure you do your keyword research so you can capture the best keywords for each service and location, rather than just sticking to the one keyword, because you're missing out on a ton of potential volume um, of customers to come to your website. So each of these service area pages needs to be completely redone. All the content and the keywords need to be redone on all of these pages so that you can actually start capturing leads in those areas. And looking at your homepage here, Water Damage Phoenix AZ, this is a great local buyer intent keyword. Those are the keywords people are actively searching in your community for your services. That's great use of that keyword. It does need to have repetition 2 to 3 times per page. You also don't want to have the same keyword on multiple pages either. Every page should be focused with their own keywords. I'm not really seeing any other keywords being used, unfortunately. So your homepage should have about 1,500 words or more, depending on what your competitors are doing. If your competitors have more content, you guys need more than they have. And your content should be built around your services and those local buyer intent keywords. So there's a number of keywords you should be capturing here to be able to drive that local traffic. Um, Google has robots called crawlers that go and index all of these pages, pulling that original content and the keywords so they can index you, rank you, and put you in front of those customers. So it's going to be really, really important you work on your content and keyword strategy. If we look at your top competitor for water damage restoration in Phoenix, we have ServPro. Now, ServPro is a franchise, but you don't have to compete against the entire franchise. You're only competing against this one location, and you guys are actually at an advantage because franchisees cannot modify their website. They cannot modify their content and add new keywords or change their keyword strategy, and you guys can. So by working on your content and keyword strategy, making sure that you have a lot more content than they have, which they do have quite a bit, making sure you have those interlinking pages, which is good for your SEO. You can easily beat these guys in the organic listings. It's going to be super, super easy actually. So you just need to work on the content and keyword strategy and then support your website with SEO, because a website without search engine optimization just will not be found. If we look here, you have a domain score of a 7 out of 100 in Google's trust flow, which means Google still doesn't have a whole lot of trust in your website. And that score is all based on your backlinks and referring domains. While you do need a lot of these, not all are created equal. So you want to make sure you're going after the authoritative links that are do follows, because they share the power of the high ranking sites and help you to rank higher. And Google's only going to give you credit for one backlink for every referring domain. So anything else, Google looks at as spam. If we look here, you have 42 that are do follow. So only 42 out of over 400 backlinks are doing anything to help your website. You have been indexed for over 153 keywords, which is great, but you're only getting about 43 people on average to your website. So you're missing out on a ton of potential traffic and customers by not having your website fully optimized and those service area pages, content, and keywords optimized. And then you need to support all of those keywords with your backlinks to help them rank to the first page of Google so that you can actually be found for your services in each area. If we look at your competitor, we don't care how their website is performing. We only care about this location. And they have a rating of a 17 with only 7 referring domains and 16 backlinks, which just shows not all backlinks are created equal. And only one of those is a do follow. So you really only have to beat their one do follow backlink in quality and quantity. But they have been indexed for 74 keywords and are getting over 200 people to their website on average per month. So it is going to be really important you work on your content and keyword strategies and get that supported with your SEO so that you can start driving that traffic as well. And then the last piece is going to be your Google Maps section. Your goal should be to be in the top 3 of this section for each service area and major keywords, because 30% of people go straight to the maps and don't search anywhere else. So if you're not listed here, you send all those leads to your competition. Now, in order to get in the top 3, there are several factors, but the most important are your citations. That's the name of your business, your address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yelp and Yellow Pages. So you're going to need a lot more of those than your top competitor. But when you follow each of these tips I have provided for you today, your website can be #1 across Google for each of your services and service areas, using those local buyer intent keywords supported by your SEO. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you found it helpful. And I would really love to get your feedback on it. If you have any questions, go ahead and give me a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.